So, good morning, ma'am. So, today is mag-interview po kami sa'yo. Okay lang po ito, ma'am. And i-record po namin if okay lang din po. So, formally start our interview, ma'am. Pwede ba mag-ask ang inyong ng name, ma'am?
I am Cheese Rabago Hanito.
Saan po kayo nakatira, ma'am?
I live in Poblacion, Cabapas. I am a SPEAR faculty in this university. And also, I am the university varsity softball coach.
So, sa softball team na yes. Alam niyo ba si ma'am? Ano talaga siya magaling sa softball? Since, ano siya? Since high school, varsity, college and high school is varsity ng university. And, can you describe yourself, ma'am?
In terms of what?
In terms of
Coaching, as a
yes.
player.
As a player po, ma'am.
In terms of me as a player, okay. As a player, my skill has not been, the development of my skill has not been anticipated. I spent 4 years of training. My life before when I was high school is from home, school, sports complex, home, school, sports complex. But the development within me, because of my cycle of my exposure in sports, it doesn't mean that I have no socialization, I have no friends. I develop my socialization with my co-players, my teammates, and other players too. Way back when I was in General Santos City, because I grew up there, I am part of special program for the sports. Per region, there would be one school recipient for that program. So my school has been chosen to receive an amount for the development of youth into sports as long and together with their schooling. So pumupunta lang kami ng paralan para mag-aral, maglaro. And then, at the end of the year, for example, March, at the end of the school year, we need to have at least one palarong pambansa na participation and regional team. So, my focus there is, I need to hit the target as a palarong pambansa player, which is, I've been a palarong pambansa player since I was a high school student. And the development in me, my skills for sports, is transferred from my coaches. But because my coaches are also into sports wherein they are devoted for character building, skills acquisition, and school achievement of their players. So it doesn't mean that pro sports lang. In my high school days, pag may isa kaming bagsak na subject, hindi kami allowed maglaro ng regional. Yes. I've been a player. Yes, I am a team captain for 4 years when I was high school. I am the #1 pitcher in Mindanao in my time.
Wow.
But not now. No? I played in commercial tournaments, the Mayor's League, Pepsi, San Miguel, and other commercial entity that sponsored games. And in my storytelling na po, no? Sige lang.
Lahat ng question
No.
na doon ako.
And when I was in high school, I'm also a top-notcher in my class. I've graduated. Yes. So it doesn't really mean that you're a player, you can forget your study. No. Hindi siya totoo. So I've graduated as first honorable mention. Yes, first honorable mention among the graduates. All in all, 10,000 kami na-graduate. Kasi yung school namin is City High, General Santos City National High School, yung pinakamalaking school sa Tiensa. So yung klase namin doon, half day, hanggang alas 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, devoted time na yan para sa sports. And there are many curriculums, SPS, Special Program in Sports, where I belong, Special Program in the Arts, Science Curriculum, and the regular or basic education curriculum. So I belong SPS. So we have 4 valedictorians, 4 salutatorians because it depends on the curriculum we're doing. So I'm glad that I've been part of the journalist. I am also a journalist in my high school days. I am a good writer, a good public speaker charm. Because when you are into sports, ang daming pwede ma-develop. Lalo na ang confidence level. So I've competed also sa regional sports writing competition, and I garnered the champion place, the first place. Yes. And also, in the special program in the sports, we are being developed not just into sports but also in arts. I'm a poster make. I gained first place I can remember during my 4th year days, 4th year grade 10 ngayon. I garnered the first place in poster making contest. So I have a talent also in drawing. Because in sports, we have the cross training. If you are good into sports, then you need to enroll also to another skills na maliban pa sa sports. So my coach enrolled me sa poster making and sa journalism. So ganun po ang nature ng sports curriculum doon sa
Okay, aside po, doon naman sa mga rewards mga na-achieve mo, ano yung pinaka-the best of the best na experience mo po?
as a player athlete, the best experience perhaps when your coach wears your gold medal. Yes. There is a difference regarding of the feeling when I wore my medal and my coach wears my medal. It seems that yung masasabi mong pag sinuot na yung medal sa'yo ng coach mo, kasi you cannot be a champion kung ang ugali mo hindi pang champion. Yes. You cannot be a champion if your mindset is not for a champion. So, full package na kasi yun. So, I owe it all to my coach. That's my rewarding experience. Kapag nasuot na sa akin ng coach ko yung medal, hindi yung tinatanggap ko na ako lang. Kapag si coach, kasi ang coaching kasi, partnership. I coach, you do. I do, you watch. After that, you do it all.
Okay, aside from that, ma'am, how would you describe you now in your position?
Ay, ang lalim na question. How I will describe me?
Now,
Okay. Okay, I would like to trace the roots why I ended being a physical educator. You know what? My favorite subject way back in elementary is social studies. Yes, I graduated also with honor, best in social studies. But when I went to high school, actually I'm not a sports person because of my obesity. See, I have lots of stretch marks here. Because of my obesity, my mother decided to enroll me to lawn tennis. But the lawn tennis coach instructed me, gave me an advice na before you be a lawn tennis player, consult first a doctor because kasi sa bigat ko, hindi ako makatakbo. So, kailangan ko pang magpaliit. So, kailangan ko pang mag-refer sa isang endocrinologist, sa isang dietitian. Ipobre lang kami, wala kaming pera pa. When the coach of softball observed that I am a left-handed kasi ako. Wala akong talent sa softball. Kinuha niya lang ako at gitrain niya ako. Until such, nag-college ako. Actually, this is not my first university. My first school when I was college is Holy Trinity of General Santos City. Major in biology. I wanted to be a doctor because of my background about obesity. But we cannot afford that. So may mga nag-scout sa akin, mga coaches ng university. Pumunta sila doon sa akin. So they offered me. Actually, I'm going to take up major in social science. But sabi ko, nasa sports ako, may talent ako sa sports. Mag-graduate ako ng MAPE, malakas ang potensyal na makatrabaho agad ako. Ito sa my background. So, dinevelop ko na lahat, kumbaga, giplansya ko na lahat ba, giayos ko na para maging successful teacher ako sa PE. Until sa siya katrabaho sa DepEd dito. Ngayon, I've been in Southern Baptist College at Lang. I am the drum and lyre trainer there. I am the drum and lyre trainer there. So, nagko-compose ako ng mga ano nila, sayaw nila, choreography nila. But I could not find my satisfaction. Hindi ako satisfied. Wala sports ba? So, nag-coach ako ng taekwondo, nag-coach ako ng futsal, wala ako yung satisfaction. Sabi ko, I need to be a coach in softball. Sabi ko, so, nagkaroon siguro because of my prayer, na-redirect yung direction ko ng Panginoon. So, my profession, kung i-describe ko siya, it is me before when I was high school. Kasi ako yung batang walang direksyon sa sports. Kaya yung mga bata ngayon, as you know, yung mga softball players ko, hindi ako kumakuha ng magagaling. Kinukuha ko ang average. Bakit? Kung magaling ka, wala na akong maituturo sa'yo. Kung average ka, meron pang space ang baso mo na pwede kong punuan ng space. So, if I could describe me as a coach, as a teacher, in the total package of being a professional teacher, ako yung teacher, ako yung high school noon na determinadong matuto. Kaya gusto ko yung players ko, determinado rin matuto. Kung hindi ka magaling, basta may will ka na gusto mong matuto, follow lahat ng system. So, ako yung determinado. What else?
So, can you describe your typical day and activities in your job, ma'am? So, yung mga activities mo po sa job mo. Kaya kasi minsan, nakikita din kita every morning sa bahay mo. Kita nag-zumba ka every morning. And I know that gusto mo talagang physically fit. So, marunong ka naman sa sports, badminton, nakita badminton, and table tennis. So, ano pa yung mga activities na ginagawa mo, ma'am, in your profession na ginagawa ko siya ng gusto mo talaga gawin?
Okay, let me start with early morning, I do my Zumba because I am asthmatic before. Kaya nga obese, kasi obese ako. So kapag nag-gain ako ng weight, ito, matabang-mataba na ako nito kasi during pandemic, umabot lang ako sa 55 kilograms. Ngayon, 75. Balik na mo sa normal. Sa open ng pagkaunan, laagan.
Perfect.
No? Lalo nagkasama ko si Sir Jerome, kung saan kami nakakaabot at kumakain ng mga sanggip-sanggip na yan. Yeah, food body ko si Sir Jerome kasi. And Zumba, I believe kasi hindi mo kailangan maging magaling sa lahat. At least alam mo kung paano laruin. At alam mo kung paano ituro. Kasi kung magaling ka sa lahat, or lalaruin mo yan lahat, you will not be the best version of being a softball player. Ang sa akin, naglalaro lang ako ng tennis, badminton, pickleball. A little of everything equals everything pa rin. So, yung mga typical activity ko sa trabaho, in line sa sports and dance. So, and also sa curriculum. Hindi lang kasi bilang physical educator, hindi ka lang magtuturo ng laro. Ba-bright tayo, pag-galing PT. Kung hindi ka bright, hindi mo na matudlog taro. Typical lang doon ako ang mga activities sa adlaw. Typical lang. So, laro-laro konti. No, mag-coach na 5 to 8 p.m. mag-coach ng softball. Kaya, pagkatanghali, kung may extra time, pickleball. Yan, typical na mga activities.
Usually, kabilong ka talaga sa yung mga individual and dual sports talaga.
Yes. Actually, yes. Bakit? Kasi I have now my team sports. Alam ko ng laruin na team sports. Alam ko yung nature ng team sports. Ang wala kasi sa akin, dual individual. Kaya yun ang gusto kong i-develop.
Di ba? Ano talaga siya yung warang teacher na talaga yung super yung ano yung whole package siya talaga yung from college high school talaga siya galing tayo. Tayo na talaga tayo na-achieve, wala tayo nagawa sa buhay.
May na-achieve kayo. Ngayon, achievement nyo, na-interview nyo ako.
Ayun, thank you.
So aside from that, ma'am, what knowledge do you think is the most essential to possess in your job?
The most knowledge to possess. Siguro hard work. Kasi, bakit ko na-appreciate yung the word ng hard work? Nung naglaro kami sa Sambuanga, national game yun. Kasi that was pasok, ngayon squaan na. The coach of Rizal Technical University and Adamson University offered me a scholarship. Perhaps I am on my second year or third year college by that time. Kasi they need a player para ma-develop nila, maglalaro sa Southeast Asia. Southeast Asian Games. Second year ako. Pangalawang paaralan ko na ito. Sabi ko sa mga coaches ko, Sir, lilipat na naman ako ng paaralan. Babalik na naman ako ng first year. Hindi ako makatapos dito. Kailangan ko magtrabaho after my study. Hindi ako habang buhay na magtrabaho. Sabi ng coach ko, Cheese, secure your future. Sabi ng nanay ko, tanong ko, paano ko rin secure yung future ko? Ang hirap na. Doon, mag-aral ako, malaki yung allowance ko. Pagkatapos ng pag-aaral ko, pwede ako magtrabaho. Sabi, pero yung tanong na yun, ako lang din ang nakasagot. Kahit saan ka ilalagay ng Panginoon, kung tatatamad-tamad ka, hindi ka hardworking, diligyan ko na mag-progress. Kaya that's why hard work. And yung kapag estudyante ka, galingan mo ang pagiging estudyante. Top it all. Pag player ka. Galingan mo, magpa-MVP ka. Pag teacher ka. Galingan mo bilang teacher. Yan nga, kung mapabas nakita niya ako ni Mr. Blancada, pag nasa bahay ako, nanay ako. Or dito ako sa paralan pa, teacher. Pag nanay ko, as much as possible, I can be the best mom for my 3 children. Pag teacher, I go, possible, I can be the best teacher for my students. That is hard work.
Ano mo yung ma-manage mo, no? Like, as a nanay ka na, parang teacher ka pa, coach ka pa, and parang kumbaga kung nakakatagpig ka na lang, full package ka na. Paano mo yung ma-manage mo? Or ano yung
Researcher ka pa.
researcher ka pa.
Extensionist ka pa.
Paano kayo manage yung buo nun, ma'am, no? Like, paano mo yung siya i-handle lahat? Like, mabigay mo sa amin yung assign or lessons na kailangan namin ganito nga like makatulad sa inyo na parang nasa iyo na lahat, bakit mas magaling sa lahat ng bagay.
Hindi ako magaling.
Magaling
Talented
lang.
lang.
Magaling ba sa bagay mo as in?
Siguro dahil this is how my parents, ano sabi sa parents? Kasi pag pobre ka, manikamot, panggod ka. Sampu kaming magkakapatid. Ito yung hindi pa ako nag-aral, meron ng leadership and organizational management sa bahay namin. O ikaw, alas 5 ka magmata, tigugas ka plato sa buntag, pagkaudto, malimong bahaton. Sampu kami magkakapatid. Lahat kami may trabaho.
Same, ma'am. Ganyan kami, may schedule.
Schedule. So that
trabaho.
is the leadership inside our house. Time management, at saka activity management. I owe a lot pag sa management kasi nanay at tatay ko talaga tinitingala. Kasi paano nila na-manage yung 10 mga anak nilang papakain. Walang permanenteng trabaho ang nanay at tatay. Nagbebenta lang sila. You know? And because my parents were pastors, I grew up with the laws of the Bible. Yes. Pastor ang nanay tatay ko. I grew up with the law of the Bible. Walang Republic Act 1971 sa bahay namin. Accordingly to Ephesians 6:1, accordingly to Genesis 1:1, lahat ng bata sa bahay namin biblical based. Kaya malaki ang takot ko sa authority kung sino nasa taas. For example, si Dean. Pag sinabi ni Dean na gawin ko ito, I should follow. Because I believe na you surrender all to the authority. You follow the authority. So kung teacher, kung nanay ka, ang authority, imong bana. Imong priority, imong anak. So munang, I don't, pero nakakatulog din naman. Excuse me. Nakakatulog din naman. Wala mo tubig. Wait. Okay na. Nakakatulog din naman ako 9 p.m. I wake up at 4 a.m. By 4 a.m. or 5, my day starts. No? Yan ang simula ng araw ko. I don't know. Minsan nagtataka ako. Yung time management ko. And still, I have my socialization. Paano nga ba?
Kami nga, hindi tayo mamanage yung time namin. Minsan na-stress kami, minsan nag-aaway-away na
Simula
kami.
nung ano ka sana ito, sana na pwede kami.
Anong subject ko sa inyo?
Gulong.
Tama kayo.
Kahapon ng gaya yun.
Ay, dami mo. Hindi, may ako nagklase noon. Doon dala 5.
Okay, ang dami-dami na naririnig, na-inspire, na-motivate kami, na kaming mga hindi pa namin nade-develop yung sarili namin.
Fast learner kasi ako.
Kami mga dugay-dugay, kayo naman eh.
Kasi, how to be, actually, hindi man dyan ako perfect mamanage yung time. May lapses din. Pero kasi, pag klase ko sa inyo, pag gabi niyan or last week, binabasa ko na yung dapat kong ituro sa inyo. Kasi ayaw ko yung maging excluded curriculum tayo. Nung makaligtaan ko yung mga detalye. Kasi you will be Chisanito when you graduate eh. Diba? I'm Noish Martinez or Marlene or Fresho when I graduated. That's why, tama yung ituro ko sa inyo. Kasi practice, diba?
Yes, practice. Practice talaga.
Tayo ang product.
Oo, theory din.
Time management, magagaling lang talaga ang mga nagturo sa akin. Elementary, magagaling. High school, magagaling. Kasi nga, pagdating dito sa college, i-refine na lang nilang ituturo nila na ang naituro sa iyo ng elementary and college. Ay, elementary and high school. So, magagaling ang mga teachers ko kasi ng elementary and high school.
Nakabasa talaga ito naman sa strategy ng teacher kung paano niya maturuan ng student. Kasi kami dati, lalo namin grade 10 namin ituruan kami ng PE teacher namin. Ulit tayo nagtunan. Kasi sabi niya, magpasok na siya sa classroom, sabihin niya na sige class, open your book and page number 1, answer that, nakalagay on basketball. Memorize nila lang ng court and tapos kung di na siya di siya mag-perform ng basketball, hindi na siya marunong. Tapos, hindi ko ang expect ko pa talaga is magaling siya. Kaya because she graduated at USN, tapos marami pa naman yung amin, so marble, bukid-bukid, then pagdating doon, na siya masyadong natulog.
Kasi when you give your heart to learn, matututo ka. Mas nauna pa akong natutong magmotor kaysa sa mag-bike. Ang sabi nila kasi, matuto ka muna mag-bike bago ka magmotor.
Yeah.
Ibaliktad sa akin, mas nauna akong nagmotor kaysa nag-bike.
Sabi ng nila ba, kala daw, i-balance mo na yung bike before ka makamotor.
Because the wheel, yung wheel na tinatawag ko sa matututo ka talaga.
O yung the willingness talaga.
Learning by doing. Tapos, sa softball naman kasi, mas nauna pa akong matutong mag-pitch kaysa mag-tackle. Na pinakamahirap i-develop ay ang pitcher. Takes years. Pero, mas nauna pa akong matutong mag-pitch kaysa mag-tackle lang ng ordinaryo. What? Special child ba siguro ko?
Ganun lang.
Sa nakabili ko, hindi dito ko gusto.
Mas learner na dito ka.
Ano yun na siya ma-develop? Ano na siya through, ginapanood mo siya sa TV lang or ikaw hindi mo naganood ka ng mga action talaga na in present talaga na in event talaga nanonood ka talaga para malaman mo yung
Hindi ako nanonood. Mahawak ako, for example, table tennis. Kasi nung curriculum namin, hindi namin matutunan agad ang table tennis kasi ang daming sports in na semester. badminton, table tennis, lawn tennis, may athletics pa, may ato. Sa isang taon, ay sa isang semester, 4 na laro. Paano yung gagawin ng teacher curriculum sa amin? So, hindi talaga, alam ko basic lang talaga. Wala nga nila table tennis dahil ato. So ako, I seek knowledge. Sinabi ni Sir Jerome, ganito ang hawak ng paddle, ng racket. Laro na. Laro na. Ikaw alam, natural na siguro
Mama,
sa akin.
special sad ka, ma'am. Bakit alam mo na agad, ma'am? Bakit alam mo na agad kami hindi?
Ang gusto ko
Hawak ng paddle, Diyos ko na marunong.
sabi ni kasi ni Sir Jerome, banggain. Iana imong paddle, iana. Sige, ana, ang ito, nagulang lang yun ko. Ito, nakapildi na kung kauban ako sa spear.
Ako na ba, magdura ako, wala na, nag-try talaga ako. Nag-try ako, kahit anong bala ka ng bola, matapos na kasi mamalayo.
Mayroong people sa ganyan-ganyan.
Uy, yung ibang yung bola.
Kasi may, siguro, I am athletic type of a person.
Alam mo na yung isang sports na magalit ka magalit sa isa.
Pero ano yun?
Ang mahirap lang sa akin kasi, ang muscle memory ko, anatomically and physiologically, ang pagbat kasi sa amin ganito. So ito ang develop. Ang sa rocket games kasi, hayang ba, sa mua kulog. Kaya minsan, nahihirapan ako mag-control ng backhand ko. Backhand lang yun. Kasi sa pickleball o lawn tennis, isudan dito mag-backhand. Kasi nga, ang muscle memory ko, na-memorize sa akong muscle ba, nga ana, dili ana. Ano yung ginala, nagadulag yato para ma-develop. It's not yet so late naman, di ba?
For the last question, ma'am, for a current student of motor learning, what do you think is the most important information for us to acquire?
For you as a student in that course, never stop learning. Never stop learning. Motor learning is complex. Lisod siya nga course na subject. But, hanapin mo bakit ako nahihirapan. Pag na-address mo yung tanong na, o nasagot mo yung tanong, bakit ako nahihirapan sa motor learning, matututo ka. For example, ko lang, ako research. I hate research before. Bakit ko nahihit ang research? Kasi hindi ko alam. So, inalam ko paano ko maging malaman yan. Paano ako matuto sa research. Nag-enroll ako ng PhD. Nag-PhD ako ngayon.
Wala talaga. Simula yan.
For the level up.
Puro level ang ako. Mga master 1 na ako sa routine.
Kaya hindi ko, paano ako matututo kung hindi ko matutunan. Kaya never stop learning. Learn to embrace difficulty. Kasi pag alam mo na ang difficulty, paano mo i-handle, then you will laugh at masasabi mo sa sarili mo, na kaya ko. Okay na?
Okay na daw mga paano question. Wala daw
So, ano ang aking mga reflection ng nasa reflection mo ginamata mo sa amin nasa amon ang presentation na sa mga tanda mo sa mga skills na kailangan na mong acquired and balang sa acquired.
Okay. Hard work, kailangan meron tayo niyan. Kasi, kung ang ibang subject magtuturo lang, tayo i-perform natin.
Hindi talaga tayo
Hard work. Sunod, never stop learning. Sunod, develop your own skills. Skills talaga. Ang dali lang mag-talk, madali lang. Madali lang din ang mag-evaluate. Pero pag ang process, hindi mo alam paano, maguguluhan ka at mahihirapan. Maglabot lang ka.
Ay, mag-coaching po siya kung alam mo paano mag-review.
There are coaches na magaling maglaro pero hindi marunong mag-coach. May mga coaches din na magaling mag-coach pero hindi marunong maglaro. Dapat nakasakit. Balance. Pero lamang ka kung nalaro mo at i-coach mo. Kasi alam mo kung paano i-adjust ang bata sa skills na hindi niya alam. For example, ako, nag-coach ako ng taekwondo. Hindi naman ako taekwondo player. So, hindi ko siya matuturuan ng maayos. Lagay mo ako sa softball at baseball, pwede ko siyang maturuan. Kasi alam ko kung ano ang hirap ng mag-bat kasi pinagdaanan ko.
Pag-years talaga.
Maganda ka na rin na experience.
Ano experience?
Sobrang nakaka-enjoy.
Init lang yun siya. Init.
Sa baseball, ma'am, dahil varsity ko sa high school, sa Aliosan, ma'am, regional tournament zone na natin.
Di ba nahila kita feeling?
Kaya sa feeling ko,
Anong mag-uban mo niya? Isa mo ka quarter.
basta sadya, lay-lay nga.
Ano kayo? Enjoy kayo.
Hard work never stop learning. And makabalo ka kung sa itudlo kung ikaw mismo na-experience mo. Pero kung dili ka makialam ani, for example, di ka makialam aning yung activity, dili ko na rin mo matulong sa sino. Kaya dili ka kabalong sa itudlo ka, wala mo ka-experience. Muna yung authentic assessment.
Content assessment talaga, tama.
Okay.
So, ang lang to, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Muna ni.
Ma'am,